What's up, family? How y'all doing? Yeah. I'm headed somewhere and somewhere is meant for me. Yeah. Wherever I end up is where I'll be. Going somewhere going fast. All right, I wanted to talk to you guys about this new candle, these candles that I actually purchased recently. That is Angel Grant. Guys, I grew up in an era where I was listening to all that good old music, and that song is Little Red Boat. I really love Angel Grant, and I really love that song. And I always think about when I lived in New Orleans East, right? And I was going to, I believe I was out of high school at that point, right? So as you all know, I grew up in Gertown. Well, I was born in Gertown, and then we moved to New Orleans East for a period of time, and then we ended up moving back to Holly Grove, and then eventually moved back to New Orleans East, and that's where I pretty much was the entire time. So that song always brings me back to that time. You always know how music always brings you back to a moment in time in your life. And that song always brings me back to that. I used to be like the biggest Alanis Morissette fan. Really. Like, I used to be into like Alanis Morissette, Fiona Apple. Huge fan still today of their music, right? Amongst other people. So let's go ahead and get into why I am here. So this candle, I discovered this on Amazon, and I love this candle. I wanted to share it with you guys and just show you the packaging. Now, I did break it down because I do have 3 of the same candle. So instead of trying to unbox it, I'm just going to show you like the actual box that it comes in. This is considered a spiritual candle. This is considered a candle that cleanses the energy, the air. But I do add a little bit into the candle just to make sure that I get like the strongest effect of the candle, right? So this is the boxing here. I'm going to link it into the description box. It's called Sage Candles for Cleansing Your House, okay? And I'll link in the description box the company, who it's from, etc., etc., okay? So this is the first part of the package. And again, I purchased 3 of them. Right now, when I actually purchased mine off Amazon, I believe I paid like $16.99 or $19.99 for them. They're currently on sale for $12.99. All right. So that's the actual look of the box. Now, when you actually get it itself, this is actually how it looks. It's actually super cute. It can totally go with my decor. But I like candles that illuminate. So especially when I'm on YouTube or if I'm like doing a video, I like candles that illuminate and really make the environment look really good. So this actually is how it looks. Really pretty packaging. It's small, but it has a powerful punch. So, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it after I show you the next part of it. So this is the actual packaging, and this is how it looks. Company is based in California, and on the box itself, you'll see the company's shipping information, their actual email address, etc. And they even have their phone number. So that's what it shows. They claim it's made in China, but I see the company's based in California. All right, so this is actually the actual canister, the can that it comes in. I love stuff like that. The next part of it is this. So once you get the can, once you get it, you're going to open it up, of course, the lid. And then there's a little pop part that pops out. This felt difficult to do, but it's fine. Popped it on out, put it to the side, and then inside the candle, there's like a little piece of paper, I guess, to keep it from becoming, getting tainted with anything that it shouldn't be, like anything dirty or debris, anything like that, right? If I had one complaint, I wish the wick would be a little longer, but I could understand why they did it this way. Because I feel like I kept digging into the wick just to get that last little bit of, the last little bit of candle. But baby, I burned that candle to the bitter end, the bare end. So you take all of this out. Now, the extra thing that I do, the extra stuff that I do with this candle, as you know, I showed you guys this on my last video. This is like a little stash that I have on the side whenever I'm doing readings and videos, etc., etc. The first oil I have is Protection from Evil oil. This is by Art of the Root. You can even do a psychic cleansing oil. All right. And or for example, people who want to strengthen their intuition, you can use this if you want to. You can do whatever you want to do. Um, and there's a spirit oil here as well. But today I'm only going to use the psychic, the protection from evil oil. I love this one. I really feel like it's effective. So we're gonna just add it into not the actual the wick, but the actual wax of the candle. So I'm just gonna put a little drop straight to the side, and don't worry about, oh, like, is it gonna be okay? Yes, totally okay. I've done this 1,000 trillion times. And then the next one is actually the psychic cleansing oil, just to clear energy. And then I'm gonna put it on the opposite side of that. All right, so that's what I pretty much do, just to dress it. Now, a lot of people just think this is like cork boards. Oh, those are so cute. Where you get these cork boards from, Nola? This is the deal. These are actually energy boards, right? I got them from Energy Polaris, and they sell all kind of great stuff for diffusing negative energy, whether it's EMF, whatever it is, they sell it. They have stuff for cell phones and everything. Okay, Energy Polaris. You could put. They even sell little devices that you could put on your computers too. So these are is actually two boards that I took and I kind of taped in the middle to make them one, but they're actually they diffuse negative energy. So a lot of people use these boards to for what I'm doing, tarot or spirituality, or if they're doing spiritual work, and some people use it to diffuse their food. So for example, when COVID was in full effect, a lot of times my husband would put his food on top of these boards to diffuse it. He literally every day, right? So that's what people use these boards for. Personally, I use it for my spiritual work. I don't put any food on here at all. So as I get new cards, they're here. When I get new oils, they're here. If I get everything that's been on this table has literally been on these boards. Right now, if you go on Energy Polaris, they may have these on sale. I remember when I got these like about 2 years ago, they may have been $300 for both of them. Okay. I know a lot of people have emailed me about them, and it's fine. Like I just literally tell people where to get them. So now this is going to be one of the candles that I use. It's a quick prep. You can add anything else you want to add into it. I know a lot of people do what they prep their candles their own way. You can actually set your intentions with this candle as well. So usually, of course, I always put my hands up. I always say a prayer and then I set my intentions. I'm not going to do it right now, but I always put my hands up and I thank the Most High, and I set my intentions for what I want and the protection that I want to see, not just for myself, but for my entire family. And pretty much that's it. And then this candle is ready to go. And again, you can dress it with whatever you want to dress it. You can bless it even more. And I'm going to be honest with you. Once I get off this video, I'll probably end up doing like a sage feather, a smudge feather. I'm sorry. I'll probably end up doing a little bit of sage on it. I'll probably end up doing, a couple of things to even enhance it and infuse it a little bit more. All right. So thank you so much for allowing me to do this video for you. Put in the description box how you do your candles. Again, you can do whatever you want with your candle. All right. People dress their candles up however they want. People buy candles that's already dressed. That's totally up to you. But I would prefer to just get like a basic candle like this that has some, attachment to cleansing, and then do it, and then of course, and take my own energy and put it into it even further, right? I do have some anointment oil, and I'll show you that too. This is actually, you can get this off of Amazon. This is some oil. It's all messed up, but it says from Jerusalem, and I usually use a little bit of that. And a lot of times with this anointment oil, I will take this anointment oil really, and I don't put it inside of it because this stuff is kind of powerful. But I'll even like put a little sign of the cross and set my intentions, put it on my hands and all this. This stuff is strong, guys. So be careful with this stuff right here. You can also too take your spiritual bowl. And I'll just use this bowl as an example. I'll pretend like this is one of my... Oh, I got one right here. Yeah, okay. And sometimes you can even take your spiritual bowl. And you can get this one right off Amazon. I have like about 4 of them. But you can take your bowl, set it in front of you. Make sure you put a coaster underneath. Y'all notice I always put coasters because they can get super hot. But put a coaster underneath it. And then, of course, you can put your... let's see. I believe I have another powder here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This one is a prosperity powder, but I have a protection from evil powder. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here it is right here. So this one is the indigo powder. This is the incense powder. And you can actually use this one. This one protects you from negative energy. So it keeps away prayer for keeping away enemies. So you can say this prayer here. But I usually take this powder, right? And I just put it in a bowl. And this is what y'all see me burning on YouTube a lot. And of course, I always get the lighters that really give power. So like this one, if I can, oh, it's playing with me today. All right, so I usually just take this one and I just set it up, right? So if I'm not burning prosperity powder or I'm burning blessing powder, I'm usually burning 9 times out of 10. I'm usually burning this. I don't know where these little things come from. I'm usually burning this powder right here. This is a good way to kind of, again, continue to infuse and keep the positive, clear any negative energy. All right. With these particular boards, a lot of times what I do too, after a while, I always pull this entire setup down. I clean it up. I take each thing, whether it's the organ pyramid that's here, or my other organ, I take every little thing and I wipe it down and clean it with some Florida water. Let me show you. So I usually take this Florida water here. This is a new bottle. But I usually take this Florida water, put it in a napkin, and I wipe everything down, right? And then I wipe this entire table down. But what you can do with these energy boards, you can take them and put them in the sun when it's most sunny and let them absorb that sun outside, okay? There's so much I'm going to teach you guys and share with you on Instagram. Thank you so much for checking in. This is Chris, your girl, Blue Nola. I'm not going on YouTube today, child. I'm tired. I had a lot of clients today. I'm super duper tired. I will be posting on Instagram. I enjoy posting on Instagram. You know, Instagram is for me is a blog channel. I'm going to post what the hell I want on there, right? All right, y'all see that fire coming up? And it gives a good burn. But so pay attention, and also to put a coaster. I usually do like a little marble coaster. Let me see if I have one. Oh, it's right here. Okay, I'm going to show you the one I have. And I got that one from Amazon. Amazon have some good finds. Yeah. So this is like a little marble coaster. It's like a little, it's stone. And I usually use this. I like a lot of earthy items. So I usually use this and put it under there. So if you see me on YouTube, it's under there, right? So that it won't get so hot, because this thing actually gets hot. This is considered one of a ritual bowl. So if you're doing anything like prayer, prayer, chants, anything, you can use this ritual bowl as well. And then they have the bigger bowls. I have big ones and I have this one, but I love these little small ones because they are so powerful. But, again, just be careful. Pay attention to it. Don't just leave it and walk off, okay? All right, so today, this is all about the candle that I just purchased, which I love, and it's great. And just to give you a little, just to tell you how effective it is, I felt a lot of spiritual energy was in the house, right? I felt like I heard a person walking. Everybody would be asleep. I felt like I heard a lot of shifting and moving. And different things of that nature. And ever since I purchased them and been blessing them and just doing what I normally do, that has reduced drastically, right? And so to me, I think these are a really great candle, a really good find, and they do a really great job. And along with the other stuff that I'm doing, I feel like it's been helpful and it's been working, right? Because, and this is one of the reasons why, especially with the spiritual readings, I'll put them on and I'll take them off the website, because once I start feeling too much spiritual energy, I will just kind of pull back. And so, but I've been doing them, but I've been, making sure I'm careful with the ones that I'm doing. So anyway, this is the candle. I'm going to link it in the description box. Again, these energy boards come from Energy Polaris if you want to get them. And then one day I'm going to make a video about everything that's on this table. I'm going to tell you where I got it from, why I got it, because this is technically an altar. All right. This is technically an altar when I'm not doing YouTube. This is where I am. This is where I meditate. This is where I pray. This is where I do my work. This is it. My computer's over here. And this is an entire setup. The desk, I have the shelf, I have the side tables on the side. So this is a complete setup. So one day I will share with you everything that's on this table. Okay? Have a great day. Stay blessed, stay encouraged and empowered. This is your girl, Chris, Blue Nola. Thank you for checking in. Drop your comments. Make sure you like this video as you watch it. I notice a lot of people watching the videos, but I don't see a lot of likes. Well, I see good likes, but I don't see enough likes. So make sure you like this video. All right, I'm gonna try to get this channel monetized, and I don't know if I can get a blue check on here. I'm still too. I'm just a small fry. But baby, let me tell you something. I'm a small fry, but I pack a lot of punch. Period. Pooh. All right, let me get out of here. Stop acting crazy. Peace.